The concept of the informal emerged in the early 70s in the developing world to give account of a set of socio-economic and spatial processes, predominantly urban, which combined irregularity with very low levels of productivity in the production of goods, services, and the built environment. Some of these informal cities began being defined as slums. With an increase in the world's urban population, cities and slums are growing. Slums differ in size and other characteristics. Most lack reliable sanitation services, supply of clean water, reliable electricity, law enforcement, and other basic services. Favelas, known as Brazilian slums, came into being in the early 1970s due to rural exodus, when many people left rural areas of Brazil and moved to the cities. Unable to find places to live, many people ended up in favelas, creating the issue of the informal city.
São Paulo has the largest slum population in South America, where urban poverty is concentrated in favelas. The rapid growth of their population jumped from 5.2% in the 1980s to 19.8% in present days. Although both natural changes and rural-urban migration have fallen significantly, the housing problem remains immense. Informal housing in São Paulo is concentrated in two types: the favelas and the corticos. Favelas are developed at the urban periphery, made of wood, cardboard, corrugated iron, makeshift materials, concrete, and brick blocks. Corticos are converted older homes and factories in São Paulo's inner core. The corticos was the dominant form of slum housing when the favelas broke out of its traditional urban periphery confines and spread throughout the city to become the new dominant type of slum. It is estimated that favela residents now outnumber those living in corticos by 3 to 1. Informal housing occupies 70% of São Paulo's area. 2 million people live in favelas, while over 500,000 people live in corticos. The largest favelas in the city is the Heliópolis. In the 1990s, the government recognized the residents were not squatters, but residents officially, sanctioning the favelas as a neighborhood. To date, it has the appearance of favela, regardless of government recognition. Low living standards and the resulting social problems such as crime and vandalism have had a great impact on the cities in general. Inequality and poverty are the principal factors for the creation of favelas, where residents face segregation by lack of adequate transportation to access jobs, health services, and education.
In informal areas like these, it's important to strategically place civic infrastructure that respects and allows people to solve their own community's problem in partnership with the government. Urban Think Tank, or UTT, is an architectural design group that addresses specific informal crises using urban acupuncture. Urban acupuncture provides important services and opportunities to informal areas. In San Agustin City, UTT tackles the mobility crisis affecting approximately 40,000 residents. The residents spend about 40 minutes every day climbing up and down steep slopes to access jobs and schooling. They travel about 1,600 feet every day. UTT introduced the gondola lifts that carries about 8 people across a 1,600 feet distance under 5 minutes. Since starting operations in 2004, it carries about 30,000 people daily.
As slums begin to gain recognition as built infrastructure, they redefine themselves as informal cities.